Raoul Dufy, 1877–1953, was a French painter, illustrator, graphic artist and designer known for his colorful and vibrant artwork, often capturing scenes of leisure, urban life and nature. He was associated with the Fauvist movement, characterized by the use of bold and non-naturalistic colors. Dufy's style evolved over time and he explored different artistic techniques and mediums. He was particularly praised for his contributions to the decorative arts, including textile design, ceramics, and book illustration. His works are often characterized by a sense of joy, lightness, and spontaneity. Throughout his career, Dufy created a wide variety of art, from paintings and drawings to tapestries and even sets for ballet and opera productions. His ability to infuse his creations with a sense of optimism and aesthetic pleasure has made him a remarkable figure in the art world. Dufy's work is still celebrated for its unique blend of modernism and decorative elegance. He greatly influenced the art world of his time and remains a respected and influential artist in the history of 20th century art. Henri Matisse's Luxe, Calme et Volupté, which Dufy saw at the Salon des Indépendants in 1905, turned his interest to Fauvism. Les Fauves, the wild beasts, emphasized bright colors and bold contours in their work. Dufy's painting reflected this aesthetic until about 1909, when contact with Paul Cézanne's work led him to adopt a somewhat more subtle technique. It wasn't until 1920, after briefly flirting with yet another style, Cubism, that Dufy developed his own signature approach. It involved skeletal structures arranged with a foreshortened perspective, and the use of thin washes of color applied quickly, in a manner that came to be known as stenographic. Dufy's cheerful oils and watercolors depict events from that time, such as hunting scenes, sparkling views of the French Riviera, fancy parties and musical events. The optimistic, fashionably decorative and illustrative nature of much of Dufy's work has led to his output being less critically appreciated than the works of artists who have addressed a wider range of social problems. For the 1937 Exposition Internationale in Paris, Dufy completed one of the largest paintings ever contemplated, a huge and immensely popular ode to electricity entitled La Fée Électricité, painted in oil on plywood. Dufy also gained a reputation as an illustrator and commercial artist. He painted murals for public buildings and also produced a significant number of tapestries and ceramic designs. His plates appear in books by Guillaume Apollinaire, Stéphane Mallarmé, and André Gide. In 1909, Dufy was commissioned by Paul Poiret to design stationery for the house. After 1912 he designed textile patterns for Bianchini Feria, which were used for garments worn by Poiret and Charvet. In the late 1940s and early 1950s, Dufy exhibited at the annual Salon des Tuileries in Paris. In 1950 his ability to paint was diminished when his hands were affected by rheumatoid arthritis and he had to attach a brush to his hand to work. In April he went to Boston to undergo an experimental treatment with cortisone and corticotropin, based on the work of Philip S. Hench. It proved successful and some of his subsequent works were dedicated to the doctors and researchers in the United States. In 1952 he received the main prize for painting at the 26th Venice Biennale. Dufy died on March 23, 1953, in Forcalquier, France, of intestinal bleeding, probably as a result of his continued treatment. He was buried near Matisse in the cemetery of the Cimiez Monastery in Cimiez, a suburb of the city of Nice. Among the public collections of works by Raoul Dufy are Art Gallery of Ontario, Canada. Kalamazoo Institute of Arts, Kalamazoo, MI, USA. McNay Art Museum, TX, USA. Musée d'Art Moderne de Paris, France. Musée des Beaux-Arts de Nice, Nice, France. Museum de Fundatie, Zwolle, Netherlands. National Gallery of Art, Washington, D.C., USA. Van Abbe Museum, Netherlands. Virginia Museum of Fine Arts, Richmond, VA, USA.